So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about another thing that we can do as part of our bedtime ritual. I know yesterday's video wasn't more of like a ritual to do, it's more of just getting your sleep environment in a nice place where you're able to get that quality sleep. So I'm kind of working my way backwards. Maybe I should have ended with that one, but it's all relevant, it all matters, it's all important. So the order doesn't matter as long as I try to share the information that I have out there. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about having that digital detox before we go to sleep. I know last week I kind of mentioned a little bit, so today is a little bit more in depth about how to help ourselves minimize the amount of screen time we have before we go to bed at night. Now, one thing to bring up is blue light. Blue light comes from the screens on our phones, on our TVs, and what happens with blue light is that it actually disrupts the production of melatonin in our bodies, which is the hormone that regulates sleep. I talked about melatonin a little bit last week, but I said I didn't want to talk about the supplement melatonin because I'm not too familiar with all aspects of it. But what I'm talking about is how blue light affects our body's natural production of melatonin. And so because of the blue light's negative impact on our body's natural production of melatonin, it makes sense that we should take that digital detox or to try to minimize the amount of screen time we have before we go to sleep. I know a lot of us, I'm not even gonna say I'm not guilty of this, I'm extremely guilty of this, of looking at your phone or watching TV or having the TV on right before we go to sleep, and I know that negatively impacts the quality of sleep we have. So a couple of things that you can do, some things that I've been working on. You want to set some time apart before you go to sleep to like stop. One thing you can do is set an alarm. Set an alarm, like say that you know that you should be in bed by 11 o'clock. All right, set your alarm at 10:30, 10:20, whatever. Okay, my alarm's off. That means all phone is off. Put it away. Same thing with the TV. 10:20, 10:30, whatever time you want to set for your alarm. TV has to go off. You want to make sure, like I talked about in yesterday's video, making sure that the room is nice and dark, and that'll help you get that sleep. So they kind of go together, right? Taking that screen time away, which creates the darker environment for your good time sleep. Try to give your brain some time to relax. So not just for the blue light, but also for the information overload. When we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on all these different, we're on OnlyFans, whatever we're on all night, you know, our brain is just getting overloaded with all this information, all this stuff, and it makes our brain just keep working and working and working. We need to calm our brain down, calm our body down, get our bodies and minds ready to rest and relax. If we're constantly on these social media websites, it's going to be harder to do that. So aside from just the blue light, you know, that we're getting from the screens, it's also having our brains just being overactive. We need to slow that down. So it's another thing to do to try to put our electronic devices down, take some time to for ourselves, which I'll talk about in tomorrow's video. So hopefully that was helpful. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.